Hey guys, welcome to Digit.in, and the fight is on between two of the best budget smartphones you can buy right now, the Asus Zenfone Max Pro M1 and the Redmi Note 5 Pro. Now we pitted the two phones against each other based on their performance and the display. The videos are live on our channel, you can go check them out. Now today's comparison is going to be about the cameras. So if the camera is something that you are concerned about, then pay attention. Starting things off with the specification, the Asus Zenfone Max Pro M1 has a dual 13+5 megapixel camera setup at the back, whereas the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 Pro has a 12+5 megapixel camera setup. On the front, the Zenfone has an 8 megapixel camera, while the Redmi Note 5 Pro rocks a whopping 20 megapixel camera. Now, megapixels aren't the end-all and be-all of the camera prowess of a smartphone, but they do make quite a difference. Speaking of the camera app, the Asus Zenfone used the Qualcomm camera app, which indicates that Asus has not done much changes and optimization to the app to suit the smartphone. Xiaomi, on the other hand, has its own app which any Xiaomi user will be familiar with. Overall, the camera app on the Zenfone feels cluttered. It isn't well laid out. For example, accessing the Pro mode isn't very easy. All the settings are cluttered in a single menu. The Redmi Note 5 Pro, on the other hand, has a camera app that's well laid out and all the modes are easily accessible. One thing to note is that Xiaomi claims that the camera on the Redmi Note 5 Pro uses artificial intelligence and machine learning to recognize the scene being shot and ensure that the image clicked is the best it can be. But speaking of the results, the images captured on the Redmi Note 5 Pro are superior when compared to the ones on the Asus Zenfone Max Pro M1. Be it the details, the vibrance, the overall quality of the image, even the bokeh effect on the images of the Redmi Note 5 Pro is better in comparison. The bokeh images clicked on the Asus phone have a snapseed-like effect which looks kinda artificial. Between the two, the daytime shots with the Redmi Note 5 Pro has better dynamic contrast with the details in the shadows well preserved. There's also lesser highlight clipping. The photos from the Zenfone's camera are bland to say the least. The highlights tend to get overexposed while shadows lose out on the details. The dynamic range also leaves a lot to be desired. When it comes to indoor shots, once again the optimizations made by Xiaomi put the Redmi Note 5 Pro ahead of the Zenfone Max Pro. On the Zenfone, you will get an ugly glare from the source of light while the close-up shots lack sharpness. The white balance, however, is more accurate on the Zenfone than the Note 5 Pro. The colors on the Redmi Note 5 Pro are a little oversaturated with a warm tone to the photos. As far as the front camera is concerned, the Redmi Note 5 Pro takes the cake here as well. The front camera on the Redmi Note 5 Pro takes group bokeh images as well, a thing the selfie camera on the Asus smartphone can't do. The Xiaomi phone uses software-based bokeh to simulate the portrait mode for the front camera. Selfies don't look burnt out and the details are actually well preserved. The Zenfone 2 isn't that far behind. It too can take portraits that are good enough for social media, although the overall quality of the images clicked from the Redmi Note 5 Pro is better than the Zenfone. Now when it comes to low light, neither of the two showcase breathtaking performance, but the Redmi Note 5 Pro is a hair better than the Asus Zenfone Max Pro M1. Xiaomi's offering can retain details somewhat better than Asus's and keeps the colors in check. The Zenfone will take images that are washed out at night with little to no sharpness at all. There will be a lot of noise from both the cameras, however. So to conclude, even though both the phones are similar in terms of performance, when it comes to the camera, the Redmi Note 5 Pro is a clear winner. Now, as always, you can share your thoughts about this video in the comment section below. And for more videos like this one, please subscribe to Digit.in.